There are some kids hiding in a remote place somewhere, and this is the MC, Emma, along with Elle and Carnegie. They're locked up behind bars, so either they're victims, survivors, or we're getting a POV of the children at the southern border in 2025. No, that can't be right. These kids are the epitome of diversity. Plus, they have weird numbers on them. I'm sure that's just for roll call. This is Isabella, an absolute MILF. I mean, a kind mother, and they're all taking IQ tests to remind us that how can anything bad happen to kids if they're studying and playing tag? And it's kinda ironic how they made one of the few dark guys in the show a fucking idiot. He tells Connie, his sweet, adorable girl, that he will protect her forever. And is it just me, or does she kinda remind you of another sweet girl in another show? As we realize that this is going to be the most adorable, school babysitters type show until Jesus fuck me with a crossbow and eat me out. It must be really expensive to host these camps. Mad respect to the dedication showed by these demons. If our government put in half as much effort in, who knows where we'd be. Oh yeah, and Connie gets Neena'd, Don turns out to be useless, MCs are traumatized, Isabella becomes even more attractive, the kids are being raised as food, and the tone is set for. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh wait, that's a sister? This bitch definitely scares me, but not in the way I thought she would. Send me back to the fucking demons, at least they don't make you throw up in your mouth. She starts chasing kids around because that's the profession she's made for. I guessed that instantly. But we're only playing tag. Shut the fuck up, I know what you're doing. Am I the only one that notices that this bland woman chasing a tiny wise young child is disturbing in more ways than one? They say shows really allow you to see the perspectives and cultures of those that create them. I guess we're all kind of getting an idea of what the manga creators think of the rest of the world. Then the MCs practice escaping by playing tag, as one does, and naturally, we expect that a bunch of children will outrun, outsmart, and outspend the demon adults outside, along with the spicy demon inside. Okay, I'll stop now. Norman figures out that, wait for it, Ray is the traitor. Well, after the motherfucker didn't react to Connie getting shish kebabbed, it seemed at least natural to question him. I mean, the conversation went something like this. Connie got fucked. Sounds good. Wait, you'll accept that? Well, Carnegie doesn't lie. Sounds good. Yup, truly horror genre's most intelligent. Don finds out about Connie, and his reaction is what you'd expect. They continue running around the house, escaping the glances of the pedo sister, and we see a masterpiece in horror, which I'm sure will be resembled in any future seasons this show has. And just when you thought this bitch couldn't get any creepier, she pulls out the demon child out of nowhere, as they prepare to get rid of this sister. Fuck yes, they tell her to get the fuck out because Isabella's too good for her, and we see one of the most satisfying scenes in the entire anime. They give us a bullshit backstory to make us empathize for this thing, but all I was really thinking about was, hahaha, so well deserved. Isabella joins the tag game, and we're dealing with Ultra Giga Chad here, so Emma's leg gets snapped in half like a chicken bone as they start getting ready to jump over the wall. Isabella pulls out what's called a pro gamer move and ships Norman off, but joke's on her because Emma pulls out what's called a fucking arson and sets the whole place on fire. And after being outsmarted by a bunch of 12s, she lets them all go, as we see into her backstory. So that's how the undocumented immigrants got into the country. The show ends with high hopes for season 2. I'm sure it's going to be a total masterpiece.